this change that this corona brought to my life is so great that I find myself in stress all the time, there's some anxiety internally, this shaking that's numbing the brain and burdening the heart. It's kind of like this ache, this confusion you don't understand. It's like this mouse in a trap. And my question to you is, what should I think about so that I will calm things down? What should I focus on in order to grip onto it and have an anchor? I would recommend, Rav says, for you to invert the way you look at life. I think that what we were in stress, we were in confusion, we were in states that were completely unorganized and balanced. And we needed to really, from morning to night and from night till morning, constantly do what's dictated to us. And I needed to constantly examine myself whether I suffice and I make what I have to do and what my managers are asking and what my family and more. And I owe the banks and I owe my work and I owe in short. And this was my life. All of a sudden, something came. I don't know what. People call it corona. Corona, I don't know what that is. But this corona, all of a sudden, calms my life down. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything else. But I don't go to work. I sit at home. My children are not running anywhere. They're sitting in their rooms. My wife also is at home. We watch TV, let's say, each on his computer and working with his business, his engagements. I think we've come to a state which is truly beautiful and good. And you're telling me about it as it's being a horrible state. And look, I think there are several things that put this emotion of anxiety, which overcome your mind and heart and kind of numb us. First thing is, where are we going to make a living? I'm as a person with children, it's not clear. It's not clear. Everything was clear and known. All of a sudden, nothing is clear, nothing is known, and every day that passes, it looks even more threatening. So let's say, how should I relate to the fact that the future of my earning, I'm not talking about 1,000 years from now after all this, I'm talking about next week, next month, 2 months. How to calm the anxiety of that I won't have what's to buy food for my kids. Rav, but it's still just fear. Yes, correct. Meaning it's not the reality yet, but fear. There's still food at home, in your refrigerator. You still have a little bit of money in your pocket that you can buy. It's not much of a problem. But these are the fears of what will happen, if it will happen, and so on. But for the time being, your life needs to be calmer if you're living this day. So what do you do? What does it mean to live this day? Meaning to put aside the thoughts of what will happen, if it will happen? But that won't give you anything. You nevertheless don't know what will happen tomorrow. So what for to start going crazy with worries and concerns?